Welcome everybody to this Div 2 battle between the CWBA and the Reading Rockets here at the Wren School in Reading. This is the home match, and we have a decent lineup, of course, for the home team, the Reading Rockets, today. And the CWBA missing a couple of their bigs, as I can see on the warm-up, as they're getting ready. Just getting called into the bench. Team lists. So follow us on Facebook, Reading Rockets Basketball Club, and on Instagram, SWC. Start. Team sheets are, which is, said the coach team then, Liam Barker, but yeah. The number 13, Pete Rapley, 16, 31, 58, to 52, Josh Trotter, and number 54, Steph Johnson, said the coach there, Liam Barker. Reading Rockets Prem team. And on the side of Coventry, 10, Tom Cutts, 18, Chris Hassel, 26, Kelsey Lamb, 32, Carl Hassel, 38, Dan Higgins, and 39, their head coach, Ali Hope. And we have St Francis as our officials today, and open out well at as we get ready for the tip. This is looking to be, I'm quite revved up for this. It's an exciting game because the fact that the Coventry team normally come out with seen on you, it's on the floor. This may actually have some a couple. So this will bring it to a nice, exciting venture for us today here at the Red School. I think one of the in terms of see that a so I can the code sessions. And the team, and seeing Kelsey there. For the Rockets. Coventry. So on the side, with starting 5, Steph Craig Jewett, Todd Travers, hiding in Josh, and on the tip, Pete Rapp. So have Buzz mixing up cuts. Tip. And it is go. And Coventry come away with the ball from the tip. Here, Lewis making a drive straight to the basket, completely on his own, and he makes that the first score in the first couple of seconds of the match for Oliver Lewis. Todd setting the pace at the top of the key, and on the near side, here he is, Jewett, being an outlet on the outside of the key, maybe looking for the cover shot. He eyes it up, takes the first shot for the Rockets of the day, and it's not a bad effort at all. Comes off the near rim, and Danny Higgins coming on the near side, bringing the ball over for Coventry into their half. Rockets do a good job of getting back, and number 49, Warren Edwards, executing the man out very well, trails in to take the shot, but wasn't able to convert. On the other end now, Josh is battling hard down to get into the key, and Todd for a backcourt violation, or was he off court? I was looking down here at the battles going on down here. As you can see on my right hand side, just coming onto screen, commentary putting on the pressure straight away with a pick back. That time Josh was able to get round Lewis and make it back to defense. Now they've set up in the D zone defense for the Rockets. Warren Edwards at the top, looking for options. Rockets looking strong. Danny on the outside, pings it, a long skip pass over to Cuts, and that's a little bit short from Tom, number 10. He's known to be a threat on his outside shots. Not to be ignored. Oh, and it's a brilliant drive from Josh on this near side. Whilst the ball was going on there, they're making really good impact in this first couple of minutes in the game, the Rockets, but that was a tremendous drive from Tom as he cuts into the key and makes the basket. That takes commentary up 2 baskets to none, so 4-0 so far. Ball is over with Johnson. Steph Johnson, known to take a long shot of her own. She does the pass out to Todd. Also Mean from the outside, off his left hand and into the bucket. Todd Travers for 2. Beautiful shot, beautiful form there, Todd. The ball comes in, but the pass is a little bit too close to the defense there. I think we're getting called on the chair contact from rappers. I believe Kelsey was taking the shot. May have got his hand to the ball, but definitely some contact there. Again, chair position, hand up. I like to think that was an example of maybe that. Kelsey, first one. Second time. Shots away. Shot's good. Lovely shot. Kelsey Lamb. It's 5-2 in the favour of Coventry. Rockets looking lively today. They look like they are fired up. She eyeing up the cover shot? No, but returned the ball up to Jewett. Jewett does really well as a one-pointer there to take that ball. And now Steph finds herself under a bit of pressure, manages to get the ball back to the top. Again, there's a potential for a top pick there as Kelsey goes right out on. And there's a mismatch down low, and Rappers with the shot that's disallowed. That was a lovely shot from Pete Rapley. Oh, it's fantastic work. That's just showing, I think today they've got the oomph in them. As Lewis at the other end surveys the land, thinks about the cover, pings the skip pass over. But Tom from the outside, and he makes it look easy. Does Tom Cuts. They're doing a really good job here of getting the line and holding the line, Coventry. But Craig, down low, breaking the line, drawing the defense back, really working hard. Excellent work there from Craig Jewett as Todd is making progress into the top of the key as well. Josh from downtown, not quite. And Rockets will say, yes, please, we'll take that as the ball comes into the camera stand, then we get a little shake. Second chance for Rockets. So on the far side, we've got a match-up between Lewis and Rappers. There'll be a mismatch there. Todd's got the cover down here, and Danny looking to take the inbounder. Todd straight on the shot from the cover, but will Josh be able to recover that ball? Yes, he can. Keeps it in. Rappers waiting inside. Oh, very unfortunate not to get that, but he goes again and again, maybe. Third time lucky. Fourth time lucky. Pete Rapley just can't get a break under the key. But he'll go back, push back, and let's see if he can come again strong. No, that was really good chair positioning from Todd Travers there as he forced a change of hands of the ball because of his chair positioning. Lovely pass right in front of the camera from Rappers. And Todd also not able to get the twist on the shot. It was quite awkward across the body, but it was on his favoured hand. And now Lewis back on the outside. Looking for cuts inside, finds cuts inside, and there you go, another point on the board for Tom Cuts of Coventry. Oh, a lovely pass over from Todd into Johnson, and Johnson with the little finger roll sneaks it over the rim and in. I've got to say they've been playing strong today. I'm really liking what I see from the home team in the Rockets, coming out firing. As I think it'd be safe to say the underdogs in this game. I think it's fortunate for them. They've only got the two contenders in terms of height today, but it's never an easy game against this Coventry team. The top teams in this league. Halfway through. Score 9-4, favour of CWBA. So unfortunately you're stuck with just me and no Chungas today to bounce off of, so I'm potentially speaking for the both of us. Wonder if they're going to be making any substitutions. What do you think, Chungus?
Oh, I think they might do.
Because you know he speaks in a high voice like that. And they're sticking with what works. The Rockets, they come out with the same five. I mean, they were doing well, and I think that's the right thing to do. If it's working, no need to change. And on the near side over here is that Tom again, looking deadly on the cover shot. He's trying to get his way in. He's found his way a little bit further in. It was close enough to make it count. It's another one on the board for this man. He is taking Coventry away in points. 7 difference. Oh, Rapley looking for the pick and roll off of Craig. He's just go for the mismatch. He takes the shot and it's so close. Not the favourable bounce, but the Rockets are getting back. Brilliant job of getting back in D. Let's see if they can keep him away from the key. And Kelsey at top of the key. Brings out to the other side this time. The same hot hand of Cuts. And that one was a little bit flatter and it didn't quite make the net. And Craig now having a go at man out here on their own half as he finds himself rolling in, calling for the ball. They just didn't quite make the advantage of having that extra man. But Todd and Josh working well to get space way on this near side. Weren't able to convert and finish. And number 49 for the Coventry team, Warren Edwards. Really doing a lot of work here on his own to get the man out. Lovely cover from Todd Travers. Back in D. It's a long shot from Danny, and it's a good shot from Danny. Lovely clean bucket for Coventry. As Johnson takes it, says right back at you. Johnson for 2. Takes us 13-6. Rockets doing a really good job of getting back in D, but they need to get the pressure on this man on the ball. He is such a threat. Danny going again. Oh, and he's not far at all off the mark. But it didn't quite drop, and that's what matters. Craig also working very hard yet again on the pickback. Brilliant job from Craig to keep Lewis out. Jewett now in the middle. Yes. Oh, he's got it, and he's got the foul. Fantastic work from Jewett. I think he needed that ball a little bit more direct to his pocket. He's got a very, precise catching zone there, and on his lap he needed it direct to it, and that could have been a quicker chance for him to get the shot off. But even still, he comes away. Shots. Shot. A little bit short. Rub this one off. Goes again. That's unfortunate. There's enough beans on it, but it's slightly off on the angle. Played with Craig for many years, so known as Craig the backspin Jewett. He's got a lovely form to his shot. It's a lovely spin of the ball. Steph getting taken out of the defense by Danny Higgins. Great job. And at the other end, now you see the other big coming into play, Lewis, where he just getting the easy one in once he's inside the key. No contention there. Gonna miss those very often. But Steph from the other side, it's a lovely shot. Lovely shot from Steph Johnson. She is the top scorer for the Rockets at the moment. Outside on my side, outside on the opposite, sinking them all. 15-8. Trading blows, and Rapley with a fantastic hand in there to keep the ball away. With no hands on the chair, he did well to get the ball, and I think it's good vision to get the ball out, but chair, insane. By the control of the chair here. Chair basketball game. As the ball comes into Danny, who's all alone. Oh, and he'll be frustrated, but he's missed that one. A lovely drive in from Danny Higgins. Craig finds the ball bouncing into his lap. A little bit missing a communication there. Todd on the near side takes the shot, and it drops. Todd Travers for two. And it's now 15-10. Commentary here, and keep their heads here, not to get frustrated. Rockets, that is. They give away another session. And the ball is looking to be passed into Kelsey. Kelsey's there. She quick release. Nothing. But the basket is going to be seen for that. Lovely cut in from Kelsey. I saw her doing that in the warm-up. She was looking dangerous, and she's just proved that. Not to be left alone. And there's 20 seconds on the clock as we finish the first quarter. Josh looks to take one to shorten the gap. Not able to convert. 7 points the difference, and then Rockets will want to keep it that way. Brilliant work from Craig, putting pressure on. And can they keep Tom Cutts out? Yes, Josh managed to keep that ball out of Lewis's hands there. Oh, fantastic work from the Rockets. Really good job there as a team effort. And I think it shows, even though they're down by 7, they played version, see, percentage-wise, by Tom Cutts in particular. Just one basket that I've seen. I think he's something like 10 points on the ball. Commentary team. And apologies for no sound on the court. told you only have me to listen to. I'll be on for the next quarter. Okay. Informed it'll be back. So I'll be happy with that in terms of teams. There, as I said, to their reputation team, but game today to this commentary team and making them sweat, making them work for it. Sure, they have to be jump cuts side. I think Craig doing a great job picking back possible. So you saw him put pressure on the end and probably stop them end of the quarter. So I take a sip of water here in the Coventry box. And will we see any changes, any further changes for the team? Yeah, I'm still yet to see Mari for the Rockets come on. Craig setting the battle going early against the key. Johnson and Jewett looking to team up here on this near side. Craig looking for the pick. Craig gets it. Johnson goes down. Craig finds himself rolling into the key, but there's a bit of a mismatch. And Tom Cutts gets the rebound from Todd Travers' shot. Cutts and Lamb looks to the basket. Stead passes over. Eyes up the cover shot, thinks about it. He lets it fly. Oh! Just off the near edge. Warren Edwards. Todd doing well to keep that one down. It's a high ball for a low pointer. And they balance the floor nicely. Josh, Travers, Ramus, whilst Johnson and Craig go for the curl. Craig finds himself inside yet again. Johnson's also followed in. Can she get the ball? Yes, she can. Can she get the shot off? But Jewett's in for two! Come on, Craig Jewett. Well, fantastic work there. The first, the curl in, and then to follow it up. It's fantastic work from both Johnson and Jewett. Unfortunately, dampened slightly by Tom Cutts, getting into the key way too easy there at the other end from Coventry. Oh, and it's a rare bit of couldn't actually see because the ref was in my way. Ball handling from Todd, and it seems that this end of the court we have the foul called. This time, I think it was on Josh, 2. Coaches, him is not then happy with that. And 8 minutes. It's 19 to 12. Sorry, 21 to 12. Coventry. And look at the high line the Coventry are creating. Lovely blue line. And Jewett, again, the first to break it. Josh finds himself underneath the basket. Jewett returns back to the top, to the other side. Oh, looks for the top pick. Is it enough to set some room for Todd? Yes, it is. Yet again, Craig in the middle of the mix for that, giving Todd Travers some space to put it away, and put it away cleanly he does. And the last points on the table for commentary didn't go on. We'll have to have a word with them. I'll make a little note. Side, it should be 21-14. As we are back down this end with the Rockets. And there's a pick being set by Josh. Didn't communicate that with Steph. Or Steph didn't see it, but Dramus is in. Oh, she was in underneath the basket. And now the ball comes over to Steph Johnson. Time is running out on the shot, and that is an air ball. Todd Travers as another 2 points for Coventry missing. The last basket for Coventry didn't go on. And don't know if you heard that through my mouth. I was covering the mic, but I did shout to the table. As we are back to 21-14 and 4.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes gone in the second quarter. I've still said that wrong. 3.5 minutes gone in the second quarter. Oh, very aggressive. The Rockets doing really well on defense. I love to see that. That is really good work from this Rockets team, who are, as I say, the underdogs today. Oh, the 8 seconds is called. Couldn't quite make it over after such a strong D. They get it thrown back for an 8-second violation. Didn't able to get it over the court, over the half in the 8 seconds. As Coventry now turn with Warren at the top. Their favoured man at the top, it seems. And cuts from a long cover. Oh, they're lucky Rockets are there to for the ball to fall to right in the pocket of their 3 defenders. And nicely done Rockets down the court, not getting pressed too much. Shot a little bit off from Todd Travers, but it's a good look. And they'd like to keep that up. Quick push back. As we can see here on the near side, Mo Alamare in for the Rockets. Straight on to putting some pressure onto Lewis, but cuts down by the baseline, passes it off to Edwards for the cover shot, takes the cover shot, and it's just off the back of the rim. Looked like a lovely one. Slightly off in direction as Johnson brings the ball over the half. No 8 seconds there, but oh, it's a wide ball. Did it come off of Danny's chair? No, it didn't. That's need to keep that tighter. Need to make sure and not throw away these opportunities of getting one back on that deficit. Here on the near side, Kelsey Lamb, CWBA into cuts to the net. He is a real danger for this Coventry team. And Todd under the basket, but he was thinking he's been there too long, went to go out, then he turned, then the ball came. It was a slight little mess up of timing. So the pass either had to come earlier or he had to go out and in. Oh, what is happening here? Another let off for the Rockets there as Lewis is, Oliver Lewis for the Coventry team is a little bit off on his layup. Denise making her way down to the key. The pass is into Mo. Mo looks for Denise, finds Denise. She'll go again. No, she won't. She gets defended by Lamb. But there's a foul on the shot, and that's enough to say that we'll get a chance from the line for Mo Alamari. Fantastic Rockets player. Substitutions come in. See for the time today to Carl Hassel, commentary team. Shot from the line, it's so close, but no good. Goes again. Mr. Alamare with a lovely backspin. but it's not on the target for Reading Rockets here. 23-14. 4 minutes to go. Second quarter. Just joined us. We are here. Coventry versus Reading Rockets, second division. Home match for the Reading Rockets. So we're here at the Wren School. And it's been a really good battle so far. Rockets looking really up for it. Obviously the score slightly in favour of the Coventry team. But with these shooting of number 10, Tom Cutts has been phenomenal today, as always. And he's looking for outlets, is Josh Trotter from the halfway. He found Johnson. Johnson finds Travers. Travers looks to make the shot. And the pick's on. He drives. Takes it. Oh, and it was like it twisted off to the side just as he released. It was enough to put him off that shot. I thought Dramas was going to get the drive as down the other end, Todd finds himself on the floor with a little bit of contact with Tom Cutts. It's actually getting called foul on that as they came together. I think it was deemed that Tom had his chair in front when collision occurred. Therefore, Todd came into the side. Unlucky there for Lamb. A little bit off, a little bit too far, but she was hitting them in practice, so they don't need to leave her free to watch that. Dramis is free though, in the key. No pass. She's now got to make her way out. And that was unfortunate, probably a missed opportunity in terms of the Rockets there. And there is a foul this time, I think on number 32, Coventry team. Just waiting for confirmation. Indeed it was. So Carl Hassel being called on the... Todd receives on the outside. Looking for a pick. They're sort of, they're getting it, but will they get the advantage of it? Not quite enough space to really roll. That was a little bit unfortunate on the pick and roll front. Really good defense really from Coventry, and Steph unfortunately doesn't make her shot, and Tom finds himself right under the bucket at the other end. Makes easy work of another 2 points. So I still think he's only missed one, maybe two maximum today. Mr. Tom Cutts, number 10. He's really firing for this Coventry team. If I was the Reading Rockets, I'd be looking to try and put the brakes on that man somehow. Maybe Mo, he's Todd, or someone to get him to keep him out of the game a bit. The likes of Danny to help out, and it's going to be a difficult task, no matter what you try. So the gap increased to 11 points. I think we started at 7 at the quarter. A couple of misses from Red. A couple of turnovers. A few times when they got the ball. Lost through a little wayward pass or a pressure from Coventry. They're really going to have to pull it together in this remaining 2.5 minutes to see if they can reduce that deficit. As Craig back on the floor, Pete Rapley back on the floor. Let's see what Mo Alamari can do to help Rappers get into his position. So they're looking at lineups here. I would be looking potentially to drag Cutts away from Pete Rapley. The long shot is let loose from Travers. The last couple haven't dropped for him. He's on about a 50% so far. To a nice pass over to Higgins. Higgins going to fly. Yes, he does. It's a lovely bucket from Danny Higgins, showing that he's more than just a picker. He can put them away too. Todd. Over to Johnson. Johnson. Yes, it's good from Johnson. I'm telling you now, she has got a conversion rate as well that's very good today. Only missed one or two, my measure. So there's a little pause in play. Whilst number 32 is back on. Of course, the other on the table, which is Stevro. Able to push out high on this near side. Not sure if you can see it when the camera swings round. Rapley and Jewett pushing out wide there, trying to say that they want to keep him away. But I think Tom Cutts had already made enough of an inroad towards the key. He'll be looking now for a nice comfortable cover shot or a link into Lewis, but Rapley good to put the pressure on. He comes away with it again. Higgins are now on the ball, recycles it back to Tom Cutts on the far side, who's gonna this time does take the cover shot, and that is a rare miss from our man Cutts. Will Travers come away with it, or I think he pulled out? It's a gap that wasn't there. So they'll reset. Have another bite of the cherry. Commentary side. Tom Cutts yet again. Leads off to Kelsey. Kelsey slightly off the mark this time, but Rappers straight onto that. Strong hold on the ball on the rebound. Good job. Craig picking back. No, let go. He's got the ball. Oh, can't quite keep hold of it. And they really need to make sure that pass is on point for Craig. Low pointers. Asking a little bit much there. As that's close enough for Tom to take a shot. And that's another miss there from Tom. So maybe he's having a cold spell. And this could be a chance for the Rockets now to make an extra point. It's a lovely layup from Todd Travers as Johnson is on the floor. Hopefully she's all right. As it's now 27-18. Reduce the deficit to 9 points. Todd with the layup there to almost take us to the end of play. 8 seconds left, about 8.8 seconds left. And they're going to put the pressure on for this last few seconds. Kelsey over the line to Cutts. Higgins down towards the baseline. Passes to Lewis. Lewis gets the shot off. Oh, and it's too strong off the backboard. They did well to get the shot away, but it was a little bit strong. So 27-18 at the end of the second. Rockets did well. They've reduced the deficit back from the 11 points now down to 9. Let's hope they come out in the second half strong. I will see you in 10 minutes or less. And welcome back to anyone watching on YouTube. This is the Reading Rockets versus CWBA with Reading at home. And we're about to start the second half. 27-18 in favour of Coventry as Edwards puts in to Lamb. Lamb at the top of the key and Danny making an early cut into the basket, trying to get some space for Mr. Cuts. He does it again, curls in, but Rappers is there to try and get a hand to it. He does well. He comes away with the ball, but he's on the floor. Good effort there from Pete Rapley, as he's not giving up easily. But as you can see, Tom Cuts is right on the edge of the key, and that's a dangerous position to be. As Danny eyes up the cover shot. No, he passes in to Tom. Fade away from Cuts. Oh, it's a lovely, I like that. I love the fade away to get away from the big. Shows an intelligence of the player. Brilliant, but not quite able to keep it on target. As Rockets now take it to this Coventry team. Ball in the hands of Johnson. Back to the top, Travers. Travers over to Rapley, looking for a pick. Got it. Jumping, oh, couldn't get the drop in, but Rappers will take it himself. And the first 2 points of the half for Pete Rapley. I think that's the first points of the game for Pete, or second maybe. And Lamb eyeing up the cover shot. Oh, very, very close. Comes off the inside of the rim and back out into the hands of Johnson as they look to set up on the halfway line. Johnson with a lovely little fake over the top of Danny. And Mo working hard with to try and get some space. Ball returns to the top at the hands of Jewett. Jewett to Travers. Travers eyeing up the cover. Will Jewett take the dive? They're looking for a pick and roll, and Rappers is in. He's got a height, and he's not quite able to get it in from the edge of the key there. Just inside. That's unlucky from Pete Rapley. And good defense from the Coventry team. Put the pressure on. He's all on his own. Tom Cuts, oh, a rare miss there from Cuts. Cuts recycles out to Lewis. And Rockets let off there with a rare miss from Cuts. As Oliver Lewis makes it instead. Todd Travers, not scared to take a shot from there if he's left. Same with Johnson. She's known to be a bit deadly from that position. But the ball goes over to Pete. Pete takes it, and it's come off the near side of the rim for him, so it's a little bit short again. As Edwards working with Cuts. Who will Johnson take? Johnson stays with Cuts, and that was the right decision this time, because Todd was able to put the pressure on Warren, and he doesn't convert that one. As Jewett working with Johnson well to make the get over and beat those 8 seconds. So yet again a lively start to the quarter. This is brilliant stuff from both teams. Travers lets it fly. It's beautiful from Todd Travers. And it's now 29-22. The deficit back down to 7, and they will be really keen to keep it that way. As Edwards and Lamb look to put it in, and Oliver looking to be the extra outlet. Pete says, okay, I'll get back as long as Danny lets me, which he does this time. So, Rockets able to get on the good side as they match up. And can Rapley get there? Not quite. He can't get his hands to that, but the ball comes down to Mo Alamare with a high catch for Todd. It's a little bit of a pressure catch. And again, there's another hard catch for Craig Jewett. And he's getting called on the offensive because the pass was too far in front of him. So that was not, I would say, the fault of Craig Jewett from the Rockets. They need to be a little bit neater on those passes to that man. The offensive foul called, no control of the chair, as he had to have both hands on the ball to take it. And again, Tom Cuts into the key, and he makes that another 2 points on the board. to 22. Todd Travers. Will he take it from top? Yes, he will. Will it go in? Yes, it will. Nice to see Todd firing strong in this quarter. 2 for 2 so far in this quarter. And Tom, again, into the key. You know, he's been in there almost every offense so far this quarter. There's a little bit of contact from the chair from Craig Jewett, and this foul was legit. I think he'll take that rather than giving Oliver Lewis a free shot. So what you can sometimes call a good foul, then that's potentially one of them. Wasn't dangerous, little tap on the chair, but disrupted his shot. Puts him on the line. First shot, not quite on the mark for Oliver Lewis. Have another go. Second is good. It's perfect, in fact. It's a lovely point to be picked up. And again, you know, Rocket's able to get down the court, have some options. Lovely bounce pass from Todd Travers. Craig finds himself in the key all alone, and Johnson from the elbow. Lovely, lovely shot. Fantastic work. It's Craig pushing really hard to get back and keeping Tom Cutts busy in the same time. Kelsey looking to recycle, maybe go for the cover. Yes, she does. And it's a little bit off the mark, and the ball bounces over Mo's head into the hands of Tom Cutts and into the basket as he picks up his firing form. Another 2 points for that man who's a real danger when the ball is in his hands, is Tom Cutts. And here we go, back in play. Johnson working with Mo, looking for the pick and roll opportunity. Finds Pete Rapley in the key, and he puts it in, and he looks to the ref wanting an and one, but I think I'll just be happy with the points there. It's a lovely work from Pete Rapley. Good to see a smile on that man's face, as he's been scoring a couple so far in this quarter. He goes out, needs the chair, lovely reverses back in. Yes, this is great work from the Rockets. Edwards in the key, Lamb, oh, off the backboard, but not good enough to make the points go up. So not this time. The ball straight on to Todd with a reverse off the left hand. Not quite, very, very close. It was one of those tinned laughter, but this time it was the from the crowd, as Todd not able to convert the reverse that he's known to do. Lovely pass over to Edwards. Cover shot from Edwards. Not a bad look. And it's all gone a little bit quiet as Pete tries to pick out Oliver Lewis, and then enters the key for the mismatch. Oh, he's in position, but there's no ball coming his way. He's now reversed back out to the key, and Craig is trying to set the pick for Johnson as the ball goes to the mismatch hands of Rapley. Again, not able to convert the points. Oh, pushing hard, putting pressure on, skirts around a couple of players and is back to put the pressure on the ball, and they get the interception on the pass. Really good work from Johnson, and Johnson is now on the ball looking for Todd, and they get called for 8 seconds. Yet again there, that was just one smidgen away. They needed to go straight over the line. So either Steph needed to be over the line, or on the other side, one of them needed to come back to receive a slightly longer pass from the more than capable Pete Rapley. So they'd want to be minimising those turnovers, obviously, if they want to claw back the points, and points being six in the deficit now. Started at 9 at the beginning of the half, now down to 6, so that could have brought them into within a couple of baskets. That one, if they were able to transfer that into points. Let's see if they can come out again after the hydration break. That's the new word for that. Motivational speech coming all the way from Barker as the Rockets do their shout, and I think Cov will be doing more of the same. Nothing wrong with their game today as well, putting points on the board as Edwards puts the ball in for CBWA with 2.5 minutes of the third quarter left. Looks for Tom, who was able to get into the key very easily. You really need to stop that drive in the key from Tom. He's going to drive with the ball now. No, you got fade away shot. Starting to be a bit of a trademark for him. I like that shot of his. That time not able to go in. And can they get it over the mark? Yes, good. And Johnson looking for outlets. Finds Pete on the shot for Craig. Sorry, I lost my words at that point. I was trying to concentrate. On the trailer, I was going to say, as he had picked back someone, and Pete, so it was good work from Pete. And Oliver Lewis able to catch just out of range of Mo and Todd. But shot didn't go in, so they get another chance to keep that deficit down. Craig trying to get the ball over. Trying to get the ball over. I can't get the ball over. The 8 seconds. Oh, that's really starting to damage their rhythm right now, that. It's Higgins at the top of the key. Could throw out the first 3 of the game. I know he can. Oh, a long pass over to Edwards, and it's a good pass. Higgins to Cuts. Cuts receives. It's got a mismatch, it's got an open shot. And the shot again, not falling for Cuts. So, little pass over to Mo. He would have been away on an open fast break, but he wasn't able to get the pass that he needed. Frustrating for the Reading Rockets. Edwards looks to bring in the ball to Higgins. Might be looking for an open cover shot, because there's not many options here. We have a player down on the far side, looking whether they're going to call it. There's the first 3 of the game, and it drains it. Beautiful shot from Tom Cuts. It's a 3, and the first 3 of the game. Phenomenal shot there from Tom Cuts. It's the game would just be paused a second. Kelsey is chair, potentially subs coming in, need be. Okay. Kelsey Lamb. That's probably one of the worst things that could happen for the Rockets in terms of the 3-pointer coming at the end of the third, bringing their back up to 9 points. Just starting to bite away at the lead. Then this man, number 10, says, throw up a 3, make it look easy. Shots are not easy, Chair, I tell you that much. Stewart, the outside. There a bit of pressure from Edwards, looks for the pick, gets the pick, but Josh is not able to roll in, and he has no options but to try and pass over to Pete, not able to get it. Will there be a chance to make this another 2 points in the favour of Coventry? I think there will. Comes from the hands of Oliver, from Cuts to Oliver, back to Cuts, back to Oliver, back to in the basket. There we go. Oliver Lewis in the last second gets that extra 2 points, and it's 11-point lead. That is devastating in terms of the Rockets, but great play and great hustle from the CWBA, showing what they're made of here today. As I say, they're not their full lineup. Missing Finn Boswell off their lineup really makes them a formidable 2 team. At the must be at the top of towards the top of the table. That just goes to show what 30 seconds of play or a minute of play can do. Take it from a 6-point deficit down to an 11-point deficit. To see some smiles on the Rockets' faces though, not deflated, coming out firing. Mo takes rest on the bench. We have Josh back on the Rockets. Todd into Johnson. Ball out wide with Rapid. Eyes up the cover shot. Takes that mismatch shot. But it's quite long. And it's a difficult shot. And there's got to be some quick pushing back after if you don't make it. They've done it well. They've got their 4 back. But Danny's looking to curl Tom Cut straight in with a fadeaway. Again, he's missed a couple of those. But he's by far the top scorer for the Coventry team. And I think I've said it a couple of times today for the Rockets. That's one thing they won't be happy with, those sort of misplaced passes. Giving away freebies to a team like this is not what they want to be doing. So, ball over here again for another 3-pointer from Cut. Surely not. Yes, is on fire, this man. I had a perfect view of that one. What a beautiful shot that was. And Todd Travers for the Rockets to Johnson. Johnson puts it in the basket. Oh, Pete, unfortunate there. Nearly able to disrupt the play, but not enough to stop that man from getting in the key. But as I said, uncharacteristically missed a couple of looks underneath in the paint. And can they get it over the mark? Can they get it over? They managed to get it over, but to no avail as Coventry intercept. Cuts, passes down to Edwards. Edwards rolling in to the hands of Rapley as Josh sets himself over the line and looks to receive. Yes, Todd, well done. He not only managed to take the ball, but he also got advantage in chair position and puts the ball in the basket. Beautiful, beautiful play from number 48, Todd Travers. That was fantastic. Unfortunately, we can't have the replays here. I would want to watch that one back. As the deficit is still 10 points. It wasn't helped by the 2 3-pointers from this man that you're watching. Phenomenal Tom Cutts, now up to 12. It's his name on the scoreboard. Very long, but what a game. 44 to 32 so far. And that's a long shot from Todd Travers. It's a little bit too far for that one to draw. So Oliver sets himself at the top of the key. And that was almost a pass to the opposition. But can't be letting him get in. Because you know, number 10, it's danger in the key. Josh down on this side on the block. Todd at the top, and Pete Rappers looking to trying to get in. Meanwhile, on the strong side, Josh and Steph trying to work a shot, cover shot for Steph, but it wasn't good this time. He's done a lot today, put a lot of work in. That one was not on the mark. Let's see what Oliver has to say about it. He says yes, please. As the calm look on Oliver Lewis, first points of the quarter for him, by my reckoning. Is starting to pull away a little bit. Pete Rappers over to Jewett. Jewett to Travers. Travers lost control. And that will be a commentary ball, I believe. As Todd gets himself out of the off the floor again today. Shows the amount of effort they're putting in. They are really giving it large to Rockets, so much respect. Tough team they play in. Mo Alamari and Denise Dramas on for the Rockets. Hassel takes control of the ball at the top for Coventry. Sends it out to Higgins. Higgins with a long pass over to Oliver. And there he goes with an identical shot as last time. It fell in exactly the same way. That is 2 more points, taking them to 50 for the Coventry team. Foul there, Danny. As the Rockets bring in the ball. Danny Higgins done his time in Greece as well. He's an international player. Played internationally. Todd, from the baseline, manages to bring back 2 points. They'll need a few more like that as they manage to get all 5 back. Johnson was almost fooled there by cut into the key from Lamb. I think the Rockets were lucky there to come away with the ball, which is good. And will they be able to capitalise on this with another shot from Johnson? Oh! And I've seen so many of those shots from her drop, even if they bounce off the edge of the rim. Seems to get that nice roll on it. Not this one. So that's a... Danny, ball, going up against Salamare. Higgins pass over to Cutts. Cutts with a fake against Dramas. Dramas gets the hand up, and is it enough? No, it's a lovely little roll into. 52 points now, seems 34. Seems like they've really pulled away in this last quarter. Todd Travers shoots across the body, a little bit short. And the ball again is too easy there for Tom Cutts. Lots of crossing the court. They need to just hold their heads here, the Rockets. That's a three-pointer again for Todd Travers, but he's coming up a little bit short, maybe a little bit fatigued at the end of the game. Knows he can take him, he's practiced them. But, 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He's played a lot of those minutes. It's the Rockets try to keep this Coventry team at bay. Kelsey goes for the cover shot. Oh, lucky for Kelsey. It's a lovely little header from Denise Travers into the hands of Tom Cutts. And not sure I could count the amount of points on the board for Tom Cutts, but I'll have a go. Something like I might be wrong, something like 35 points or so. It's a crazy amount of points Tom Cutts. Made a rough shot as the game has gone. So I would say he's definitely scored more than half their points. Danny putting a couple on the board for the Coventry side as well. And also Kelsey. And of course Oliver Lewis, as back down the court they come with Danny looking to maybe feed Lewis. Yes, he's found the hands and Lewis finds the basket. And Oliver Lewis is definitely in double figures as well. As Mo Alamare takes a shot. Oh, that was very close indeed. In and out, hit both sides of the rim. And they're going to try and stop that number 10 and make contact with the chair. Look at him go. Phenomenal chair skills from that number 10. Contact on the shot. That'll be 2 from the line. Foul picked up for Rockets, number 54. As we see Edwards come back in to replace number 32, Carl Hassel. It's up. Second. Did fly. And it's good. Another one on the board. Running out of space to put marks of points for this man. Coventry's number 10. Of course, he can only get those shots away with the work of his teammates, who have done really well as well to get him into those positions. And I've got to say, you know, the Rockets have had a good game. See a lovely shot there from Steph Johnson. She's also got a really good record today in her shots. That was a lovely drive from Tom, not getting that layup. As Josh looks to see the fast break over on the far side of Todd Travers, doesn't link up. Mo Alamari also passes through the key unnoticed, shall we say. But Todd under pressure from the Higgins, and that's lovely work. And in fact, I'd say that Steph was the one who has the open look then, because as she rolled off that pick, she could have had a nice easy lay. That was very good work from Steph. The ball ends up with 18 seconds to go in the hands of Oliver from the far side. Makes another 2 on the mark for him. They are firing. And Todd, the last 8 seconds of the match. Will he get one more back for the Rockets? The little pass into Mo. Mo under all sorts of pressure from the Coventry team. Doesn't gets the foul. Oh yeah, for it. He was obviously shooting, was he not, Steph? I've seen a lot of those calls for shots, as in because it's a drive, but they're not going to get a shot off in 0.1 of a second. That brings us to the end of this game. 61 to 36 in the favour of Coventry. A well-fought battle. A good performance from Rockets. Let it get away from them a little bit in the last quarter. Yeah, it was a brilliant watch. I hope you enjoyed it at home. A lot of grit and determination shown from the teams, not giving up to the end. Brilliant job. I'll see you on the next one. I think our last home match next time. So thanks for listening.